Hey you beautiful people, welcome back to a new video on my channel Read Travel Become. So if you are a beginner, if you have just started reading out, I can understand that reading science fiction novels can be a bit intimidating. Most of the brilliant science fiction novels out there are actually very detailed and a little complex to read. But there's one specific book which is extremely easy to read and is extremely entertaining. This particular book, written by Douglas Adams, is actually a reference, is actually a bible for many science fiction shows and movies. This book is massively popular when it comes to the science fiction genre. This book has inspired millions of people around the world, and a lot of successful people actually recommend this book. This book is also Elon Musk's favorite book. Some of you might have guessed, I'm talking about the book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. So the book which I currently have in my hands, this is actually a 5-part series. The story is actually extended to 5 parts, but we are only going to talk about the first part, and which is the most popular part, which is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The first part is hardly 130 pages long. It's extremely easy and beginners can definitely pick this up and easily sail through the book. Now the book actually is a comedy science fiction novel, but it has a deep sense of meaning to it. Some of the hidden concepts in these books are very profound and make you think. So in this video, I'll tell you an overview of the book, I'll tell you why you should read this book, and I'll also tell you what made this book so popular, why do so many people recommend this book. On the outside looks of it, this book just seems like a comedy science fiction novel with some random jokes, with some absurd jokes. But why do so many successful people recommend this book? We are going to discuss that. Also, this year, 2020, marks a special celebration for this book because this year marks the 42nd anniversary of this book. The first radio show based on this story was aired 42 years back. And you may wonder, people generally celebrate 50th year, people generally celebrate 100th year. Why are we celebrating 42 years? Because the number 42 plays a very significant role in this book. The people who have read this book know what I'm talking about. We will definitely talk about this point as well. So this video is going to be a fun short video. Make sure you watch the video till the end. You may never know which thought or fact may resonate with you and change the course of your life. And also subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media, or else Elon Musk won't take you to Mars. So let's begin.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that wonderful book by Douglas Adams. That was a key book for you. What was it about that book?
Then I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and it was quite positive, I think, and it sort of highlighted an important point, which is that a lot of times the question is harder than the answer, and if you can properly phrase the question, then the answer is the easy part.
Reading this book is like watching an absurd stand-up comedy act. There are mad jokes here and there, and all of which, I think most of which, point to the fact that the universe, the stars, the galaxies, the empires, everything is meaningless, everything is chaotic. Nothing makes sense in this world. Now we'll explore these topics in a while. Let me tell you what the book is all about. This book is actually a story. This book is actually a fiction story. Imagine you have a friend who tells you one day that he is not actually a human but he is an alien. This is what happens with the central character named Arthur Dent. His friend, Ford Prefect, is actually an alien from another planet, and he tells him that they both have to vacate Earth because Earth is going to get destroyed. An alien ship comes and destroys the Earth, so Arthur Dent is the only human surviving in the entire universe. So these two people take a lift in that spaceship, basically hitchhike to other parts of the galaxies. So there are mad adventures around the whole universe. They visit many different planets. They come across aliens which have horrible sense of poetry. They come across weird characters who have 3 heads and they talk nonsense. Like everything they do that doesn't have any meaning to it. So there are a lot of adventures going on. Meanwhile, parallelly, there are a species of super intelligent beings. These beings have developed a supercomputer which is basically the most advanced machine in the entire universe. These people, these super intelligent beings, want to know what is the answer to the ultimate question. The ultimate question is, what is life? What is universe? So they ask the supercomputer that they want an answer to this question, and the supercomputer says that it will need some time, it will need some years to give an answer to this question. After many years, there comes a point where the computer is ready with an answer. At the same time, these people, Arthur and his friends, also happen to be present there. And the supercomputer answers, the answer to everything is the number 42. Now you might imagine, what does 42 signify? What does 42 mean? How it is related to everything. So this is a great satirical novel, and Elon Musk in his interview has specifically mentioned this point that sometimes the answers are all out there. We know the answers. The only eternal quest is to find the fundamental question.
To the degree that we can better understand the universe, then we better know what questions to ask, and then whatever the question is that most approximates what's the meaning of life, that's the question we could ultimately get closer to understanding.
This is something which makes you think all about your life. The Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, just like the name suggests, is a guide in the book, in the story, that hitchhikers use to get every information about the universe, but it has no information about the fundamental question of life. I personally felt the author's writing style has two things. The first, that he has explained random concepts. For example, when you are a human and you want to communicate with any other alien species, you have to use a fish known as a Babel fish, which you have to put in your ear so that the language is automatically translated. And it is said that mostly humans fight about how they can't communicate with each other, but because of the Babel fish, the communication barrier has been crossed off, and the Babel fish has caused more wars, more bloodier wars than anything else in the universe has caused. So concepts like these are very, very random and very interesting to read. If you think about it, you can come up with many analogies about it. And the second thing which I feel the writer has expressed, that whatever you expect will happen, in the grand scheme of things, it never goes the same way. There is always a curved trajectory to every thought, every action you take. So this writing style is something which intrigues most of the successful people as well, and that is why they highly recommend reading this book. You trust me, this is 130 pages of pure madness and pure fun. Now you will see on the cover of the book there's a button named "Don't Panic." Even on the book, in the book it's written that the book has a button, a big red button which says "Don't Panic," which I think is one of the most fundamental ways of saying that it's okay, whatever is happening, whatever chaotic things are happening, you just don't have to panic, you just have to sit down and relax. That is the main theme of this book, is what I felt. As you all know about the Tesla Roadster which Elon Musk has sent into space, did you know that the dashboard of the car also has a button named "Don't Panic," which is a direct reference to Elon Musk's favorite book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So this book is actually a cultural phenomenon. This particular year is actually a celebration of the novel. That is why I wanted to make this video. So you now understand why people around the world are celebrating this book in 2020. So that's all for this video. I really hope you pick up this book and read this book, and do let me know if you have already read this book, and do let me know after you have read this book so we can discuss further about the book. Again, if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and put a comment down below. We are very close to 5,000 subscribers, and I also have a surprise plan for you guys, so make sure you stay with me, make sure you follow this space. There's something exciting going on. As soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will announce it. And yeah, keep supporting me. I really appreciate all the support that you have given me. Thank you so much for all the appreciations. And yeah, that's all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.